everyone, my name is Hamna Waseem and I'm currently working in London at EY as an assistant tax advisor. I'm originally from Pakistan and I moved to the UK 3 years ago for higher education. So I did my bachelor's in history and sociology from the University of Warwick. I graduated in July 2020. My job hunting experience in the UK has been very interesting, I would say, because so I started applying for internships back in my second year, and I was looking to apply for internships so that if I'm successful, I can then turn it into a graduate role, so that I can stay here and work here after I graduate. And so I was just randomly doing Google searches and typing things like summer internships or vacation internship opportunities, etc. It was a very long process, I would say, because on the one hand I was looking for internship opportunities, but on the other hand I had to go through the whole sponsorship list, because as an international student I needed tier 2 sponsorship after my student visa to stay here and work here in the UK. So yeah, it made the process really complicated, and I just had to filter all the companies out myself, which took a lot of time. But then my sister actually recommended Student Circus to me, and she told me how it's so easy to just go through a list of companies who give sponsorship and who sponsor tier 2 visas for students who are just graduating. So I registered, I made an account and started applying through Student Circus, and it just really made my life simple and easy, because the website would filter all the companies itself, and I would just see companies who are sponsoring visa. So my time was saved there, and fortunately I was able to get an internship at Deloitte in my second year through Student Circus, and then I was able to get a graduate role at EY in my third year, because I trusted Student Circus so much. I just kept applying through there. That the application process is very different for each company. It depends on which company you're applying to. So for example, when I was applying to Deloitte, I had to do an online test. It was a long 50-minute test, and it had like situational judgment and numericals and things like that. And then after that I just had to give an interview, which was online, so video interview, and then I was just offered the job, the internship. For EY it was a bit different, because I did some online tests. So the online test took me like 1 hour and 30 minutes. It was very long, and after that, when I passed those tests, I had to do a numerical test. And then after that, when I passed the numerical, I was invited to an assessment center, and then after the assessment center I was invited for a partner interview. So it was a very long process, different stages. But yeah, it depends on company to company. But I would say that the job hunting experience in the UK was made so much simpler by Student Circus. I started working at EY after my graduation in 2020. So I officially started in office back in September 2020. I wasn't really in the office. Well, I hadn't started working because I had to study for my qualification. So as an assistant tax advisor, EY wanted us to do a tax qualification. So for 3 months, from September to November, I was in college. Well, I was at home, but in college, studying. And then in November, I gave my exams and then officially started working at EY. And I've been working from home because of the situation. I work from 9 to 5. Well, it's 9 to 5, but obviously sometimes we work for longer hours because it's just at home and it's just so flexible, so you can always log in later and complete your work. It's been a journey, it's been a learning curve. There's a lot of learning on the job as well. Overall, I would say that Student Circus has made my job hunting experience in the UK very pleasant, and for all international students who want to stay here after their graduation and want to work here, and they require sponsorships, should apply to companies through Student Circus, because it will just filter out companies who would give you tier 2 visa after your graduation, and I think that's really helpful. So I just want to thank Student Circus for their services, and I would recommend it to all international students looking to work here in the UK.